Bonjour, bonsoir, good evening, hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, whatever you want. Hello everyone, welcome to your watch along for Newcastle versus Chelsea. And we are in the midst of seeing Manchester City, Liverpool as well at the moment, but we are live 1 hour before kickoff as lineups are out. I've not seen it. I've heard one thing, but I've not seen the lineup. So we're going to react to the lineups together. I'll wait for a few of you more to come in and then we can get cracking. I hope all of you are doing well. This is going to be an interesting game today. And on top of that, the game that are currently on is going really well so far. Manchester City just dominating, really. Liverpool are a bit of a mess, aren't they? I mean, Liverpool, but actually not a mess. A mess is probably too excessive. But when I see Liverpool play like this, I look at us and I think, we're better than them. We were better in the 4-4 draw against City than Liverpool are today. So, yeah, I hope all of you are good. And yes, brand new edition. The glasses are here to stay because it's just better. I've got literally everything on absolute detail now. So there's no compromising in terms of sight. And I hope it's going to be the case with Chelsea today. No compromising on quality whatsoever. So fingers crossed that is how it's going to go down. Now, we're going to get into the lineups very, very shortly. Very, very shortly. Before we do, let me just make sure everything is in check and everything is in place, as it should be. Predictions, people. What did I call? I've not seen the lineups. So I'm going to react to it in a sec. Yeah, 1 sec. Let me sort this out, and then I will react to the lineups as it needs to be done. Let me just. Bear with me. Obviously, today's game is not on English television because it's a 3 p.m. kickoff. So because of that, you have to make sure that you're watching in the correct place, basically. Yeah. So I hope that all of you have that nailed down. For Man City Liverpool, not the case. You can watch that on Sky. It's absolutely there. But in terms of in the UK, you are going to have to try and find where you're going to watch Chelsea today because it's not in the UK. It's a 3 p.m. kickoff. So, and apparently those laws might change. We'll wait and see. The name is D. Thank you very much. The glasses suit you, my guy. Thank you. I mean, look, it had to be done. And I took my time in making sure I picked out the correct pair, right? Yeah, Clark Kent edition, Superman, all sorts. Mate, we got it all going on. So this is gonna be good because now I look good and I can see properly. So it's all good. And as for the granddad comment in the 90s, hey, look, things come back in style. Do you know what I mean? Things go out of style and they come back in style. Things work in cycles, so it's all good. 1 sec. I got to make sure I've got this on lock, right? So I am. There we are. Bish bash bosh. Now, lineups. Let's get to the lineups, right? Let's get to the lineups. I'm actually looking forward to this. Confirmed lineups for both teams are. Can we get drum roll, please? We'll start with Newcastle. And then we'll do Chelsea. Nick Pope, Kieran Trippier right back, Livramento at left back. So Lewis Hall is not going to be able to play today, but we've got Livramento. So Livramento on board today against his old team, us, is going to be interesting. Lascelles and Shah in defence. It's a decent defence. The midfield, Bruno Guimaraes, Joe Linton on his left, and Lewis Miley on his right. So I'm guessing that's an academy boy. This is what I'm saying. Newcastle are ploughed with injuries, and it means that they are going to have to turn to players that don't normally play. The front three is a fairly strong front three. Almiron on the right, Gordon on the left, and Isak up top. It's not their ideal front three, but it will, I guess it will do for them. For Chelsea, first reaction. Okay, yeah, this was expected. Sanchez in goal, Reece James right back, Cucurella left back, Thiago Silva and Badiashile in defence. So I'm absolutely fine with that. Absolutely cool. As Bernardo Silva goes for a dig and it's cleared. Enzo Fernandez. And I said it, didn't I? Yeah, you were right. I got it right in my preview. Caicedo's not starting. And the referees hit the ball. Good touch. Who is that? Michael Oliver. That was a good touch. I'm not going to lie. Yeah. Ugochukwu starts alongside Enzo Fernandez. This was expected. Caicedo just came back from South America, landed, travelled straight to Newcastle. There's just, he's not going to start. So Enzo and Ugochukwu in midfield. That could be the point where, that could be the part of the pitch where, oh my God, Jeremy Doku. And it's not to, Doku's playing so flipping well. It's ridiculous. So Ugochukwu, Enzo in midfield. That's not, it's not terrible, but it's a case of, if there's one part on the pitch where Newcastle might be able to exploit, it's going to be in that midfield. Conor Gallagher just ahead of them. It's 1-1. Oh my God, it's 1-1. How have they done that? Trent. And Trent's had a horrible game. Trent's had a horrific game. Right? In terms of defending, in terms of attacking, he's been all right. But defensively, he's been cooked. And he's only gone and scored. Man City, outright. Liverpool, to be honest, I'll be real. Liverpool don't deserve that equaliser. They don't deserve that equaliser, man. I feel like City have been just on the money today. But look, when you take your luck and you take the chance that comes your way, you're going to get something. That's what I'm hoping Chelsea do. It's actually a good goal. It's a really good goal. Mohamed Salah gives it to Trent. Trent takes one nice, very smart touch to lift the ball off the ground just slightly and then smashes it low into the bottom corner. Beautiful finish. And it's 1-1 at the Etihad. Alisson, I think, was probably caught out of position there. So, interesting. Conor Gallagher just ahead of that midfield. Raheem Sterling on the left-hand side. Cole Palmer on the right-hand side. And Nicholas Jackson up top. I think that's a fair and a good lineup for Chelsea. I can't complain. The bench, Disasi, Mudryk, Madueke, Broja, Caicedo, Colwell, Petrovic, Ian Matson and Alex Matos, who remains in the squad despite coming up from the academy. So, and look, when we go to Newcastle's bench, look at Newcastle's bench, just to show you, Newcastle's bench is this. Martin Dubravka, Paul Dummett, Matt Ritchie, Karius, I thought we'd saw the last of him, but Karius, Mark Giuseppe, no, not Giuseppe, Mark Gillespie, Giuseppe, I just made him Italian. Amadou Diallo, Alex Murphy, Michael Ndewini and Ben Parkinson. They've got a lot of young lads that are coming up and they can't turn to anyone else. So this is where Chelsea should have a decent advantage and should be able to get something from today's game. We should. If we put in the same level of intensity and same level of performance like we did against Manchester City, as they have just won a free kick on the edge of the box here and this could be dangerous, then Chelsea should be able to get a result. So let's see. Grant Roberts, thank you very much for your super chat saying, do you think streaming sites like a Netflix or Amazon will take over showing football from Sky in the future? That is the only time I see the 3 p.m. blackout end. I mean, no, look, in terms of the 3 p.m. blackout, apparently there is something that could be coming in, if I'm not mistaken, like 2027, 2026, something like that, where they're looking to try and end the blackout. And if they do end the blackout, then obviously whoever has the broadcasting rights will be showing 3 o'clock games. So I think Sky want this. I think not BT, TNT. I think all the broadcasters would want to show games because it's money for them. So they're not against. It's not down to them. In the UK, I think there's a broadcasting law about 3 p.m. kickoffs on a Saturday that goes back all the way to like the 70s or the 80s, and they've just not changed the rule. So, yeah, now that the internet is here and people are watching games whether they like it or not, they might just have to, after that free kick, and it's hit the wall, after that law or regulation or whatever comes to an end, that they can actually start introducing 3 p.m. kickoffs. That's what I think. So with the TV companies or without the TV companies, I still think that 3 p.m.s will eventually be shown. But that's just what I see happening. That's just my prediction. Now, the early kickoff is obviously Manchester City, Liverpool. The other games that we have, Burnley versus West Ham, Luton versus Palace, Nottingham Forest versus Brighton, Sheffield United versus Bournemouth. It's just a horrible Saturday, really, except for Newcastle, Chelsea. I'm talking about the 3 o'clocks. Later on, we got Brentford, Arsenal, 5:30 kickoff, so that's going to be a good one. And yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad a lot of you like the look of the glasses. What are the glasses for? They're there for me to try and eat better. Come on. Come on, man. What are the glasses for? What do you think they're for? No, you know what? Look, realistically, because I'm watching Man City Liverpool, right? I can see fine. Your comments, I can see your comments. I can see everything I need to see. But to see far or to see really, really intricate level of detail that some people with just really good vision, and what I used to have amazing vision. I used to see so far, it used to be ridiculous when I was a kid. But, screens, this is why your mum and dad told you not to get close to the TV screen or close to devices, and you're just like this now all the time. That's all of us now, isn't it? So I got myself a pair, and now I can see everything like I used to when I was a kid. I can see every single detail. So don't go anywhere. I can see all of you and I can see everything you're doing. Yeah? But thank you very much. I'm glad you're liking it. And yeah, age, innit? I'm getting old. Don't worry, next week I'll have my cane. I'll show you my cane. Nah, I'm hoping the cane won't come out for another 40 or 50 years at minimum. So there we are. 85 minutes, Manchester City 1, Liverpool 1. And I didn't expect this, but it's looking like now Man City are going to get a draw. Doku. That's not a free kick. Nah, referee, he dived and you know it. He took the biggest plunge you could possibly ask for. And wow, Matip's been booked. Nah, referee, you've had a howler there. He blatantly dived. Here's the replay. Actually, I want to see that again. Yeah. Oh, no. Sorry, I take back what I said. That was not a dive. That was an absolute yellow. That could have been worse. It could have been studs. You could have been sent off, mate. So, fair play, Doku. He didn't dive. He didn't dive. It's an absolute foul. But everyone, actually, no, I'm going to do this because this is what we now do, don't we? Unlike back in the day when I was doing watch-alongs before and this option wasn't a thing, we are going to have a poll. Right, so I'm going to give you a question. I'm going to ask you a question. Oh, Edison, he's been put into the net. Not Edison, Alisson. I get mixed up between those two, I swear. I mean, they're both Brazilian anyway. City are getting desperate. It's the second time that Alisson's been shoved. Although the first time when City did get that second goal, I believe that should have stood. I don't think that was a foul. Right. Poll is now in the chat. Make your predictions and let's see how this one's going to go. I'm intrigued. I actually think that the confidence is high today. The confidence does seem high. I did say that in my preview. I think many people are feeling much better after that City game, and as a result, people are now expecting Chelsea to pick up a result, pick up a win. So, with that bearing in mind, I expect a result. This referee is not Michael Oliver, by the way. This referee, I have no idea what his name is, but what is his name? Oh, it's Chris Kavanagh. Chris Kavanagh. Right, nearly 300 votes. Keep voting, keep voting. I'm going to leave the poll there. Let me know, do you think Newcastle, and be honest, don't just say, oh, Chelsea are going to win because Chelsea are going to win. Like, no, be honest. Do you think Newcastle will get a result? Do you think it'll be a draw? Do you think it'll be tight? Or do you think Chelsea will go there and actually get 3 points? Be completely honest. Let me know in the poll and how you see this going. I'm hoping that you know what, look, for me, I'm actually confident. And I reckon we'll get a win. But I'm hoping we don't dip off in terms of quality, and I hope we actually put in a good performance like we did against Man City. I'm hoping we do that because I don't want us to go back into the old habits of, okay, nice, the big team, we play well, and then, you know, we go to somewhere where we're expected to get a result and then we just fumble and we lose. Like, I can't be having that anymore, man. That's it. I'd like to think the City game was us turning a corner properly and instilling the belief within us that we have the ability to go out and do a job against anybody. So, yeah. On top of that, Pochettino is not going to be on the touchline today. I didn't know this up until this morning. I thought he'd be there, but apparently he's been suspended because he's picked up 3 yellow cards. Which I have to say isn't a good look. When you go back into context of things, when he went to the referee after the... Was it the Man City game? When he went to the referee at the end. Doku's been absolutely dispossessed there. 8 minutes added on for stoppage time. But in terms of Pochettino getting that yellow card, I understand that he shouldn't have got that yellow card. However, 3 yellow cards, we have to be real. He's dishing out a punishment to Nicholas Jackson, correctly so, but you also have to lead by example. So Pochettino needs to make sure he's not getting booked every single week. Like, again, you know, he needs to be careful because it's one thing trying to say and set the example by words, but when you don't do it by action, it can have a negative effect on the players and on the team, because they just might not take you as seriously. So I'm hoping that Pochettino doesn't do that again. And yeah, but he's not on the touchline today. I don't feel like he'll have a big effect, but he's not on the touchline, and yeah, we won't see him. So do you think that's actually going to affect Chelsea if he's not on the touchline? Let me know down below. Now, over 400 votes so far. I still don't know what it's saying. I haven't even voted. I should really vote in my own poll, shouldn't I? Actually, all right, there's a lot of you that are confident. A lot of you that are confident. %80 of you say Chelsea win. And yeah, Pochettino said that he gave a punishment to Nicholas Jackson in terms of running, but for him, he's not going to do runs because he can't run anymore. So he's just going to pay for dinner for everybody. And I'm thinking, well, that's not really a punishment, is it? I mean, okay, what's dinner going to cost? You're going to get dinner for, let's say, the entire squad and your staff. That's probably going to be about 50 people, yeah? Let's say he got dinner for 50 people in the squad. So the 30-man squad, the staff, his assistants, the physios, everyone involved, yeah? Let's call it 50 people. 50 people, let's say it's £100 per head. Yeah, you know what? Let's raise it £200 a head. Yeah, £200 a head for dinner, for a good dinner, right? 200, and I'm saying 200 because these people don't exactly have takeaways from the local fish and chip shop. They go to top tier restaurants and have top tier, you know, tomahawk steaks and T-bones and all of that madness, ribeyes and wagyu beef, and they have that sort of thing that's going to destroy your bank account. So £200 per head, right? Times 50. That's going to be 10 grand. Okay, so he's paid 10k for dinner. For him, 10k is like me pulling out a tenner from my pocket. I mean, it's not exactly gonna give him a big financial hit now, is it? So he'll be fine. You know, I think the runs are probably more of a punishment than 10k for dinner when you earn millions. So yeah, let's see what it's all gonna end up looking like when Pochettino's not on the touchline today, and it's gonna be his assistant, if I'm not mistaken. It's probably gonna be Jesus Perez that's gonna take charge of today's game for Chelsea. So it's Hitva, thank you very much. Your spectacles look awesome, Younes. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like. I like them too. I picked them out myself. Okay, it costs 2k for Salt Bay. Yeah, but listen, is he really going to take them to Salt Bay for punishment dinner? Probably not. But even so, yeah, okay, 2k times 50. It's 100 grand. Okay, I'm not going to lie. That will probably be a little bit of a hit for him. On one dinner, that might actually hurt him a little bit. So, okay, he needs to take the whole Chelsea squad and staff to Salt Bay for dinner. That's where he needs to go. Man, Salt Bay is going to make a killing from Chelsea's punishment for Pochettino. Man City are trying to get that last-minute goal. Can they get a winner? Doku in the box. Poor. I don't think it's going to finish 1-1. This is unexpected. I thought City would walk away with this, the way that the first half went and the second half started. I thought City were going to just go ahead with it. Right. We're going to end the poll in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a half, a quarter. Bosh. Poll is ended. And we have 78% of you that reckon Chelsea will get a win, 12% say a draw, and 8% say Newcastle win. Who are the 8% here? Make yourselves known. Are you Geordies? Are there Geordies in the chat? But look, I like Newcastle. I like their fan base. I like the Geordies. I think they're quality. I've known a few in my time, and every single one has just been an absolute brilliant person to talk with, chill with, laugh with. Yeah, very, very nice bunch. I like the Geordies a lot. So I wish Newcastle the best, but not today. Not today. Here's Foden, ball in. Can't get the ball to Haaland. I feel like they're always trying to get the ball over to Haaland, and it's always going behind him. He's well, it's not even that he's running into too quickly. It's just that the passes into the box are just not ideal for him. Right. The name is D, bro. I misclicked. It's 7%. Oh, you hit Newcastle. Nah, come on, don't lie. You want Newcastle to win. You're a secret Geordie. And no, Gusto's not on the bench. I thought he'd be on the bench. I'm surprised. And as for the people that are asking for Nkunku and Lavia, it's not happening. It's not happening. So, nearly. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been it. Oh, Pep knows it. Pep knows it. He wants to throw himself off a bridge. He knows it. That really, really should have been 2-1 to Man City. Ah, man. And if Ake had run in a bit earlier, he might have been on the end of that at the back post. But he was caught napping. Look at Pep. He knows. He knows it's in the bin. It's in the bin, mate. On locker. The referee's going to blow the whistle now. This is a really good result for Liverpool. It's a very good result for Liverpool. It's can they make it too? What kind of header was that? What was he doing? Luis Diaz, expect better from him there, and it's over. It's finished. Man City 1, Liverpool 1. And, crazy. What's Younes doing? Why is Younes having a go at Pep? Pep's like, no, I just want to talk to him. What's wrong with Younes? Klopp's holding him back. Like, Klopp's laughing it off. What's wrong with him? What's going on? Pep's still going on to Liverpool staff about Younes. Don't know what that was about. But look, if I'm Younes today, I'm happy. 1-1 away at the Etihad, and you didn't really look like getting a result. Fair play. Daniel, thank you very much, saying Newcastle gives me Papi Cisse flashbacks. You know what? I'm exactly the same. Every single time I look at this football club, yeah? I look at St. James's Park. Every time I get flashbacks of that game too. Every time. I always remember. But no, it wasn't even at St. James's Park. That happened at Stamford Bridge. And now Klopp's talking with Pep and telling him, don't worry, mate, it's all right. He's just having some mood swings. I'll talk with him. Yeah, every time Newcastle, I always think, Newcastle for me are our bogey team. If there's one team in the league that I look at, in the table, I can look at the Premier League table, and if there's one team to pick out where I go, man, every time something just happens, it's against Newcastle. So, yeah, not ideal. Not ideal. St. Reece James's Park. Yeah. Also, talking about Reece James, shout out to his sister, Lauren, who, as part of the Chelsea team that played PSG, absolutely destroyed them at the Bridge the other night. Sam Kerr with a hat-trick. I mean, you love to see it. I'm telling you, the women's team are quality. They're fantastic. With and Pep's holding Van Dijk's hand. He's like, come to City. Come to City. More than you can believe. You will love it. The women's team is so reliable. And they're doing absolute bits. So good luck to them. They're smashing it. Oh, was it Paris FC? I thought it was PSG. I swear they were wearing the same colours. Oh, wow. So are Paris FC's women's teams better than PSG? I mean, that's just an insult. That's just ridiculous. Let me have a look. Let me actually have a look at this. This is unbelievable. Chelsea women. Oh, Chelsea women, what a record. 4 wins out of the last 5. Just... what a team. Yeah, you guys are right. Paris FC women. Bizarre. Oh no, PSG women are also in the competition. That's crazy. So Paris have 2 teams in this competition. In terms of the men's team, the men have PSG and there is Paris FC. But Paris FC, if I'm not mistaken, play in Ligue 2. I think the 2nd division in France. But their women's team are playing Champions League. It's incredible. So, yeah, PSG are in the same group as Bayern Munich, Ajax, Roma women, and all of that. Chelsea, Real Madrid, Paris FC. But yeah, we beat them. So, and we beat them pretty well. (4-1), Sam Kerr and Ingle with a goal. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, there we are. Half an hour to go until kickoff, and it's all starting to get interesting now. If we look at the Premier League table after that result of Manchester City and Liverpool, we now have Man City sitting top on 29 points, Liverpool on 28 points, Arsenal and Tottenham below with 1 game less, and they're on 27 and 26 points, and Aston Villa in 5th on 25 points. So any one of those 3 teams can get pretty close to the top of the table if they get wins this weekend. So it's tight, and it's crazy. After 12 games or 13 games, you'd think that it would begin to show that maybe one team would be starting to pull away, but nah, even Aston Villa are technically still in the title race. It's pretty incredible. So, and you know what? If I'm going to predict Brentford-Arsenal, I actually think realistically, Arsenal should get a win, but I think there's a good chance that Brentford might pick up a result there. Brentford to Arsenal are a little bit of a bogey team. So I do suspect something might happen there. Tottenham, Aston Villa, they're playing each other. I expect Aston Villa to beat them. Because Tottenham are a mess now. That's it. Tottenham have sunk back to their level. So I am completely looking at Tottenham now and thinking, yeah, you guys are a bit in the mud now. So there's that. On top of that, if Aston Villa do pick up that win, like I said, they will get pretty tight to the top of the table. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes. Let me know in the chat, how do all of you see it going, and how do you see it by the end of this Premier League weekend in terms of that top of the table clash? And in terms of Chelsea, if I'm going to take a look and see exactly what it means for Chelsea. Chelsea currently sitting 10th, and we are on 16 points. If we win today, depending on Brighton and West Ham's results, we could end up in 8th. Newcastle in 7th, then we would be 1 point behind Newcastle, 2 points behind Man United, and depending on their games as well. But we could be in close proximity to entering into the top 6 in the next couple of games, and we got to play Manchester United very soon. So this is actually working out pretty well in our favour if we get a result today. We have to get a result today. We get a result today, and then we got to play... Have we got to play Brighton? Let me go through our fixtures. We got today, Brighton next, and then Manchester United away. And then Everton. And then Sheffield United. This could go well, but we got to win. So let's hope we pick out a win today. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Let me know how you reckon we will do. It's going to be a very interesting one to see. But... it's looking good, I gotta say. It's looking good. Yeah, Paris FC did knock Arsenal out of the Champions League. You lot are right. In terms of the women. Davis's ex-girlfriend... Ex? Are they not still together? I swear that's Alicia Lehman. swear they're together. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be a good one. We've got 25 minutes left until kickoff. And let me just have a look and make sure everything is in check over here. Right. Oh no, Douglas Luiz. Yeah, so what is it? Alphonso Davies is with who? It's actually pretty crazy when you actually see some of the footballers that are men and women and they're going out together. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty cool. But can you imagine like being with another baller? It's mad. How was your game today? Oh yeah, no, it was alright. We won. How about yours? Oh, we got battered 4-0. You know, like that dynamic would be pretty unique. It'd be pretty unique. So yeah. The poll at 98% is because YouTube are weird. That's it. They're weird. It's like, look, and a forewarning for when the game starts, because I know a few of you come into the comments and you do make this clear, and I know. But when you're watching the game, I could be 20 or 30 seconds behind because the stream is processed to you 20 to 30 seconds late after I'm actually saying what I'm saying. So that's just YouTube. That's just the way it is. I can't change that. So just a forewarning that when you do see if there's a goal or something happens, you will get my reaction 20 seconds after because I'm reacting at the same time as you, but you see the reaction on your stream 20 seconds after I've actually said it. So that's just YouTube, and that's the way that it's done. It's their processing. Trust me, you'd be surprised. I don't think people actually understand, and I don't want to, down talk YouTube too much here. But the amount of bugs that the platform has is crazy. And I would know because I worked with bugs and testing and development and all of that sort of stuff. I know what I'm talking about. You actually get to see quite a lot of bugs in the back end and in studio and in all of that in YouTube. There's tons of things happening. It's crazy. I'm actually surprised that there's still some things sitting there that have just been sat there for ages. But it is what it is. In terms of, hang on. Yeah, you see, Pochettino has confirmed that Caicedo is not starting because of the travel. He arrived back with us yesterday from international duty with Ecuador, has only had one training session, so it's completely right. And the travel up to Newcastle, can I just say, I think the travel up to Newcastle is the most amount of distance that you can cover in terms of Chelsea compared to any other Premier League team. Newcastle's far, so... And also, Thiago Silva has now become Chelsea's oldest outfield player in history. So congratulations to Thiago Silva for being the granddad of Chelsea Football Club today. But yeah, he doesn't play like it. Let's be honest. He does not play like it at all. Absolutely incredible. So fair play to him. Absolutely fair play to him. He's killing it. Lovely jubbly. Right. So, 20 minutes to go before kick-off, and here is the reporting from St. James's Park as the players are warming up and getting ready for this. I'm so glad that the internationals are over, man. I am so glad. This is just... I'm so good. Oh yeah, yesterday on the video I mentioned that there's no international break for the next 4 months. And that is correct. There is no international break for the next 4 months. Some people were saying, no, but the AFCON is going to be played in January. That will not be an international break. It will be internationals, yes, but it won't be a break. Premier League will keep going. All the leagues will keep playing. So we're still going to have club football, but the African players are going to be heading off to the Africa Cup of Nations if their countries are participating. So that is the difference. We will still have to watch Chelsea and all the other clubs play. There won't be any stoppage, but AFCON will be going on at the same time. And you best believe I will be watching AFCON because I've got vested interest. And it's going to be, I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm totally for having internationals if we get to have it alongside club football. Absolutely fine. It just means more football. Great. But when we just have only internationals and they're pointless games like friendlies, you know, or Nations League, I'm just like, oh, this is dead. This is dry, you know? So, yeah, AFCON will be played in January, and I'm looking forward to that. The 13th of Jan, if I'm not mistaken, is the first day of the AFCON, and I think it wraps up, the final being on the 11th of February, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. Who in our squad is part of the AFCON? Good question. We have Nicholas Jackson, who will be heading off with Senegal, and he could stay there for a while because Senegal are a top team and will be one of the favourites. Who else? Man, is that it? Is he our only African? Nah. We used to have a complete African contingency at Stamford Bridge. We used to have tons of of Africans in the squad. What's happened? They've all left. Jackson. Yeah, and the other ones that we had are all gone. Mendy's gone, Koulibaly's gone, Ziyech is gone. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, so we're absolutely fine. I see what you did there. No. Osimhen will be one, but not for this AFCON. Maybe for the next one. For the next one in 2025, maybe Osimhen will be heading off to go play for Nigeria. That is definitely gonna happen if he does play us. So yeah, just Nicholas Jackson. So yeah. Bertram, thank you very much for your super chat. Much appreciated. Saying, what do you do for work? I'm a back-end engineer. Okay, fair play. To be fair, I'm in software. I have experience with testing and development. So, yeah. More testing than dev. But that was me in terms of academics. No, Ugochukwu's French. Ugochukwu is African, of course, by blood, but he's French. So he plays for France. Actually, did he get an international call-up? I'm not entirely sure if Ugochukwu's actually played for... I don't think he has. If we're going to check... I don't feel like he's played... No, he's not played for France yet. So he still gets to choose... He's got dual nationality. He gets to choose if he wants to be French or Nigerian. I would advise that he goes to play for Nigeria. Because respectfully, all these players that are coming through now, that play for top countries at youth level, but they've got heritage, they've got links elsewhere. Blood is blood. Go and play for your origins. I just feel like that is what's going to help the continent. African football has so much talent. And yeah, it's wise when these sort of players go and play for their original nations, you know? So, yeah. Oh my goodness. Why have I got this? I do not want this cutting. We cannot have any cuts today. Don't have any cuts. "15 minutes left before we get to kick off. And I'm still going to stick with my prediction of 2-1. I do reckon 2-1 Chelsea should be able to happen. Chukwuemeka is another one. Although, you know what? It's different with the English. It's rare for players that are linked with England to be able to abandon England and go and play for their countries of origin. With the French, it's more common. Because in France, there tends to be more of a risk of, we're going to call the player up, he's going to play one game, and then we're going to throw him away. And he's never going to be an international ever again. Whereas in England, it's a case of, if you're good enough, you will get in, you will play, and you will get opportunity. So, but yeah, Chukwuemeka also still needs to choose, and he can choose. It's funny, Chukwuemeka's a weird one. Chukwuemeka can play for Austria, England, or Nigeria. And he's played for England at youth level. So, again, he's got to pick wisely. Right. We are all set. Yeah, it's a good question. If I were a footballer, would I pick England or Algeria to play for? If I was a footballer, let's say back in the day, it'd be a bit harder to choose. Now, Algeria, 100%. 100%. 100%. It's not even a debate. So, yeah, I would absolutely choose. Because they are fully established now and doing well and playing good. So, yeah, I absolutely would. We are going to be hitting kickoff very, very shortly. And finally, a return to club football. And I hope this is all going to go very, very well. Your score predictions now in the chat before we actually get cracking. As remember, Pochettino is not going to be on the touchline today. So he'll be taking charge of the game from the stands. That's going to be an interesting dynamic to see. JC, thank you very much for your super chat saying, what's the lineup, bro? Oh, so you've not seen the lineup. All right, I'll read it out for you. Actually, I don't need to read. I know it off by heart because I'm that good. I hope I don't get this wrong. Kepa in goal. I'm kidding. Sanchez in goal. Reece James, Cucurella, Thiago Silva, Badiashile, Enzo, Ugochukwu, Gallagher ahead of him, Sterling, what's his name? Cole Palmer, and Nicholas Jackson up top. That is the lineup. Caicedo on the bench because he's just come back. Your predictions are all stemming through the chat now. 3-1, 4-1. Let me know to who. You're sticking scores in without saying to who, because it could go either way, let's be honest. Or if you let me know the score on the away end, then I know you're talking about Chelsea. So There's a lot of confident Chelsea scores here, though. Someone said Newcastle 7, Chelsea 1. Get out. Leave. No, I'm kidding, don't. Houseboat, thank you very much. Saying, you mean 2-1 Newcastle? Yes. Absolutely. 100%. Those glasses scream tech, and I highly rate it. As always, fake scores get banned. With love, your friendly neighbourhood houseboat. Thank you very much. But, no, I appreciate it. Does it scream tech? To be honest, it just fit my face. Everything else wasn't fitting my face. I didn't really look at it from a techie perspective. I was just like, what fits my face? This fits my face. I look good in it, so it's fine. Tons of Chelsea scores. Yeah, Perez is going to be on the touchline. His right-hand man. Yeah, spec since 2 days ago. 2-1, 3-0, 4-0 Chelsea, 3-0, 1-0 Newcastle. We've got one Geordie advocate in the chat. Chelsea 3-0, 5-0, come on. 5-1 Chelsea. Look, if that happens, then we're winning the league. 1-1. It's funny, talking about 1-1, Paul Merson has put 1-1 as the prediction. His predictions for Chelsea are always on the money. Not always, but lately they've been completely accurate. And because they've been completely accurate, people are taking him seriously. And he said today's going to finish 1-1. So I'm like, hopefully it doesn't. I would like for us to go and get a win. I believe we need to go and get a win. And there's no reason not to. This Newcastle team are there for the taking today, but I've said that before and we've lost. Let me not. There's the tune. Geordie's entering the stadium. And it's funny, you know what? I'm seeing the Chelsea fans walking outside St. James's Park, and it's just absolutely okay. Normally, they try and separate the away fans and all of that, but up at Newcastle, it's never really been... It's never hostile. And... yeah, fair, okay. He's not a Geordie, but he's saying they're going to play a low block and we won't break them. I hope they don't play a low block and they just sit back and do nothing. I don't expect them to be honest. So that's where a little bit of the confidence is coming from, and I just hope we show intensity. Let's see what happens. But yeah, the fans up there going and going to the game, there's never any hostility up there. Very, very cool, easy atmosphere. Never, there's never any trouble. So fair play. And now, you know what? We've all got some sort of something in common, haven't we? Us and Newcastle, because Newcastle now have money. So join the club, Newcastle. Welcome aboard. And Saudi owners, we've got good relations with the Saudis. Maybe we got something happening there. So it is what it is. No, Merson isn't. Merson's actually, he's been very good. So no worries. He's doing well. Riaz, thank you very much. Saying, my Algerian blue brother, much love from Washington, D.C. Thank you so much, Riaz. From Capitol Hill. So thank you very much. Not long to go now. Minutes. 6 minutes to go until kickoff. This is going to be an interesting one. In terms of the prediction, look, yeah, it's not easy. Newcastle away is not an easy prediction to make. But I'd like to think that we've turned a corner. Hopefully we have. In terms of where to watch this game is not on British television. So you're going to have to try and scout. You do you. I'm not going to give a big amount of suggestions because I know what this platform can be like. So, yeah. There's the Chelsea fans all the way. Hey, I know him. They changed they changed the frame too quickly. I'm sure I've just seen someone in the stands who I know. The Chelsea end. But let me tell you, have any of you been to St. James's Park before? If you have, you would understand that the away fans at that ground are literally up in the sky. Like, they've got to go, and sometimes the lifts ain't working. And because the lifts don't work sometimes, they've got to take the steps. The steps up to the top of that stadium, it takes about a week and a half to get to the top of. So, shout out to the Chelsea fans in attendance today who I'm sure have had a big leg workout. So it is what it is. Russell, thank you very much, saying hello, sending love from Singapore. Thank you very much. Thank you. As we are about to have the players walk out onto the pitch, and we are going to get cracking. Newcastle versus Chelsea. Massive Newcastle flag. We are Newcastle. And it's a very good one, to be honest. Looks very, very good. Fair play. Here the players walking out. Who's the referee today? I've not checked. We've got 3 bald men. That's not a good sign. When you've got 3 bald referees taking charge of the game, you know you're probably in trouble. So it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Not 1, 2, but 3. Simon Hooper is the ref, and I don't know who the assistants are. But, I can't hear in terms of the fans, but I've just seen in the chat that some of you are saying that the atmosphere is rocking. And I'm not surprised. Newcastle are a loud bunch. I mean, look, for 3 bald referees, who would have thought? But yeah, St. James's Park is a very, very tough place to go to in terms of atmosphere. They do have a lot of good amount of fans that are loud consistently for the whole game. It's not easy. Bear with me 1 sec. Right, let's do this. There's the confirmation of the lineup. Sanchez in goal. James, Kukurea, Thiago Silva, Badiashile. Enzo, Ugochukwu. I hope Ugochukwu has a good game today. He better. Gallagher, Sterling, Palmer, and Jackson. Nico. That's another one. Nico, I hope scores today. I said it in the preview. He has to bang in a goal today. Please, Nico, bang in a goal today. 3 games in a row of goals. Confidence, form, it all begins to start rolling. So, let's go. And look, we got to be honest. It's a very good comment there from the chat. In terms of the table, I've just spoken to you about if we win. What if we lose? This is why today it's a must-win. It's a must-win. All the games are must-wins, if I'm honest. We're 10th. But because of the fact that we're in 10th, there's a chance that we could end up, if I'm looking at the points, we could go 14th. Because between us, Brentford, Wolves, Crystal Palace and Nottingham Forest, actually not even Fulham in 15th. There's 4 points in between us and Fulham in 15th. It's not good. But if we win, we get so much closer to the top 6 and we start entering that conversation. So hopefully all is going to be okay. Now, we're going to get cracking in terms of kickoff. Come on, the Chelsea. There's Cole Palmer. Newcastle in a big group looking to motivate each other. Chelsea all ready to go. I mean, look at them. They're kicking the ball amongst themselves. They're raring to go. That's it. Come on, chaps. I'm hoping there's a big level of confidence here. Right, referee's about to blow the whistle. Kick-off is among us. And it's live. There we go. Let's do this. Come on, the Chelsea. Come on. Oh, yeah. I haven't done the one thing that I know helps some of you, which is some of you want the statistics. You want the stats. So there is the statistics for all of you. There we are. Stats. Happy? Right. Let's hope this goes well. Let's hope this goes well. This better go well. There's Kieran Trippier. Can I lean back for this? I should be able to lean back for this. Newcastle early free kick on the halfway line. Ball into the box. Nick it. Clear it. There we are. Good clearance by Enzo. Go on, Jackson. Go on, Jackson. Into Sterling. He can't make it. The ball is not powerful enough to get into his path. As Cucurella cleans up on the left-hand side. And it's whacked forward into Badiashile's path, who heads it to Sanchez. There's Pochettino up in the stands. I hope he enjoys the view from up there. And I don't want to see him suspended ever again. No more yellow cards for Poch, please. Thiago Silva trying to dictate and direct. Cole Palmer. Just look at him. Just look at Cole Palmer. Every time he gets the ball, you just know he's going to do well. He's going to do good. Sterling. Come on, Sterling. We want a good performance from you today, just like City. Enzo shifts it to the right-hand side to Reece James, who's playing at home at St. Reece James's Park. I'm not the first one to make that joke. I won't be the last. Good interception by Ugochukwu. Cole Palmer. Gallagher. Okay, he still got it. Ugochukwu. Palmer. Watch behind you. What on earth? See, this is what happens when you're watching 3 o'clock games. I don't want an update. If you know, you know. Flipping hell. Right. Just bear with me one sec. I've got the game up. I can see what's going on, but I'm just sorting something out in a setting very, very quickly. We're 5 minutes in, 5.5, 0-0. Ball on the right-hand side. So we've got, okay, looking like we're back properly now. Sanchez with the ball. Into Newcastle's path. This is where I hope we don't end up in a situation where, actually, I hope we don't end up in a situation where we're not actually dominating the game, giving too many chances to Newcastle. They move forward and we give too much space. You know, it's okay not to have the ball sometimes, but if you don't have the ball and you are defending well and you're able to hit a counter, then that's absolutely okay. I'm cool with that because I'm not all about just, you know, possession and trying to control the ball and do all of that madness. But as long as we play our game and everything is all good, then we should be fine. Because Newcastle are lacking quality today, let's be honest. Like I've said, most of their players that they normally turn to are not available today. One sec. Right. I've had to do a quick reset here. Beautiful thing about live streaming is that anything can happen. So here we are, having to go for a little reset here. Luckily, it's happened at the start of the game. In fact, you guys are going to have to keep me posted on this one now. Now, you guys are in charge of the watch-along for the next maybe 1 minute. And then I will be back. So, Galadog almost, yeah? Unbelievably, elsewhere, Nottingham Forest are beating Brighton. They are in the mud. Brighton are really, really in the trenches now, aren't they? Like, Brighton, welcome. Welcome to the trenches. Welcome to the trenches. You're more than welcome to to make yourself at home. Lay your bed, you know? Do what you got to do. Okay, we are about to be back properly now. Thank goodness for that. And we are. Boom. As Newcastle on the right-hand side trying to, I think that was that offside? No, Lino's not picked up his flag. And now Chelsea have an opportunity of a counter-attack. Cole, where are you running to? Cole Palmer had no reason to run in that direction. He could have just kept moving forward. Don't know why he's done that. But Newcastle with the ball now on their right-hand side facing Cucurella. That's a poor little pass, that is. Ball into the box, and it's going absolutely nowhere. Goal kick, Chelsea. Kieran Trippier. Oh no, it wasn't offside. Good decision by the Lino. He saw that. He was very much on. And good defending by Reece James to clear the header. Sanchez, don't do anything stupid, mate. Oh, no, I'm not doing this today. I'm not doing this today, Sanchez. No, not doing it. Don't even think about having to pull me in that direction today. No, I thought we'd move past this. Newcastle on that right-hand side. It seems like that they're targeting Cucurella more than Reece, which is the correct thing to do, I'm not going to lie. But that shouldn't be a certainty that they're going to get through. Is them again trying to cross the ball in. They're trying to play in the air. They know that Chelsea are weaker in the air, but I'd like to think we have enough height to be able to deal with them today. Oh, there's too much space on the edge. No one's marking. Oh my God, it's 1-0 Newcastle. It's 1-0 Newcastle. We were asleep. We are absolutely flipping asleep. How, like I said, as soon as he received the ball on the edge of the box, I'm like, how does he have that much space? That was criminal. And then the through ball and no one's marking. JC saying we look off it today, not good enough. Well, yeah, we're 1-0 down now, mate. Oh, man. Oh, no. Are we doing this again? Is the replay. Look, how are they, both of them. And Cucurella's kept him on. Cucurella's kept him on side. Isak and... Who's the one that made the pass? That defending is criminal from all of you. All of you. That was shambolic. That shape was so bad, I think it's almost given me an illness. That was a shocking piece of defending. Shocking. Not just from one player, from everyone. Oh, man. Are we really going to be doing this today? Are we really going to be doing it? Lewis Miley, academy boy, is the one who gave him the assist. Oh, man. Grant, thank you very much, saying, how come Man United and Nice can't be in the Champions League together with Ratcliffe, but it was okay with Salzburg and Leipzig, who had the same owners? That's a good question. I don't know if there's a rule, when it comes to one owner or a consortium, or I don't know. But you're right. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Ball in the box, Newcastle again. Oh my God, Sterling's lost it very needlessly. Ugochukwu's been done. Another dink into the box. Conor Gallagher, and we've given it away. He's committed the foul. Oh, this has just gone wrong, isn't it? This is just going so wrong. This is going so bad. This is going so bad. I don't know what to say. This has turned into a bit of a calamity. It's still early. Anything can happen. Anything can change. But this is just so bad. What a poor start. Another free kick into the box. Trippier is going to take this. Don't do anything stupid, lads. Don't. If it's 2-0, it's done. If we're 2-0 down, it's finished. We might as well just wrap up now. Ball into the box. Cleared. Ball shifted back to the left-hand side. Newcastle look so well structured. Ball into the box. Uh-oh. Oh, don't do this, Chelsea. What are you doing? They're making me nervous. This is not going well. They're making me anxious. Man, best Sam 2095, thank you very much, saying we are playing like the injured team. Shameful, we are. We actually are. Look, they got Lewis Miley. This Miley kid who's smashing it right now, but he's come out of nothing. Do you know what I mean? We can't... God forbid if Newcastle had a fully fit team then, what would have happened? They look up for it. Newcastle look up for it. But that's what I was asking for Chelsea to do. We were up for it against City. What are we doing? We don't look up for it. Oh my God, they're just getting through. They're just getting through everyone. Everyone's sleeping. Lads, what the hell is going on? All right, Sterling, move into it. Don't ball watch. What is happening? What's happening? What is going on? I'm laughing because if I don't laugh, I'm going to cry. We look asleep. You see, Newcastle are not playing in a low block. They're very much high right now. They are very much high. They've got about 6 players in our half. They've got a high line, and they do move back to defend, but they're not playing a low block. We're struggling. Ugochukwu, Badiashile. Right, can we get some rhythm, please? Can we please get some rhythm? Look, Badiashile, he's not moving. No one's moving. He doesn't know who to pass to. Enzo. Gallagher. Okay, we're moving forward. Let's move. Reece James. Jackson. Gallagher. Dispossessed. Right, we go again. Ugochukwu. Enzo. Cucurella. Sterling. He just ran into trouble. He didn't have to, but he just ran into the defender. And the Newcastle player's been injured here, but they're still moving. Newcastle are the ones moving with the ball, and there we are. Reece James, I think, has tapped it out. Gordon, I think, has picked up a bad injury here. I think he's done something. Oh, no. Actually, he looks all right. I think he looks all right. Was it a knock? What happened? He slipped and he's done his leg in. He's lucky, you know. That could have been a lot worse. He's all right. He's a lucky boy. There's a new Newcastle ownership. Amanda Stavely. Or Stavely? Stavely, I think it's Stavely. Another Newcastle man is down. I think he's pulled his... Has he pulled his... Respectfully, I think he's pulled his buttock. I think he's pulled one of his cheeks. Is he all right? Is he up? I think he's all right. Oh, he's all right. Newcastle throw. Is Joe Linton up? I think he is, because it looks like they're going to start cracking in the game again, so I think he's all right. Right, Newcastle throw. Oh, we've nicked it. Come on. Palmer, support him. But Sterling, just run. You got the speed. Run, brother. What are you? Is that a free kick? Is that not a foul? What's going on? Yellow card. Free kick Chelsea. I want to see that again, because there's probably a debate here for a red. He was the last man. I think he was the last man. But you see what I mean? When we move for an attack like that and we just hesitate, we just stop. Sterling's got the speed to penetrate through that. I don't know why he stopped. He just stopped. I've got to say, that challenge was fairly soft. It's a free kick, but it's nothing more. He got a yellow for it. Right, free kick on the edge of the box. Who's going to be taking it? Sterling, Reece, Enzo? No, not Enzo. Gallagher? Sterling, I think. Can Sterling take those sort of free kicks? I hope he can. Or Reece James. No. Reece has got to take this. Let Reece take this. Reece can take him. Come on. Reece to smash this top bins, maybe? It would be poetry if Reece James at St. Reece James's Park scores against Newcastle again. Oh, it's going to be Sterling. It's not going to be Reece. It's Sterling. Oh! What a hit! 1-1. Come on. There we are. Oh, what a hit that was. Raheem Sterling. There we go. That was a beaut. Hey, Sterling, I never knew you could hit him like that. He done the Ronaldo. He actually done the Ronaldo. That was top class. The dip. What a beautiful dip. Oh, that was beautiful. Come on. Yes. 1-1. We're back in business. Now, can we not throw this away again, please? Please. We had a horrible start. We've moved on from that, yeah? Yeah? I hope. Sterling, beautiful free kick. Trippier will be angry with himself there for conceding that free kick. Because Newcastle up until now have been really good. Go on, Reece. Keep running. There we are. Good boy. Cole. Sterling. Oh, he's going to have another one. Straight to the goalkeeper. Unlucky. See, now we're starting to move like Chelsea again. Here come Newcastle on the left-hand side. Here's Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon thought he was sick. He thought he could... Oh, Thiago Silva. Oh, Thiago, mate. Oh, he's tried to do a madness. He's just voluntarily given away the corner. Thiago Silva. Oh, man. You see, if he was 10 years younger, maybe he would have done a madness there. But, you know, the joints start to tighten. Oh, how has he missed? How has he missed? I thought that was 2-1 Newcastle. I thought that was 2. How in the hell did he miss that? How has he not put that on target? That was on a plate. That could not have been more on a plate. And how are we not defending that? How is he by himself? How has he missed? How has he missed that? That's miss of the season. That is miss of the season. Carlos, thank you very much. Saying, hey Younes, good morning. Sterling just scored in the 23rd. Just so you know, mate. Cheers. I know. Much love. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Mate, defensively, we are a mess today. We are a mess defensively. That puts a little bit of anxiety on the fact that we might concede again. I did predict 2-1 Chelsea. That could still come in. At this rate, it's unlikely. Because it's already 1-1 and it's 26 minutes gone. So, Newcastle are starting to pick up their rhythm again. Best Sam 2009, thank you very much. Saying, worst part is I don't even know who to blame. The whole team just asleep starting games. Seems asleep starting games and halves. Also, is Disasi and Caicedo injured? No, they're on the bench, but Caicedo's just come back from internationals, so he can't start. But yeah, you're right. We do start games off slow. And halves as well. Sunil River, thank you very much. Saying, come on, you Blues. I'm saying the same thing, but... You know what's mad with Chelsea? It's kind of shifted. Before we were complaining about our attack. Now it's a case that if we get the ball into, like, past the halfway line and we're on an attack, I feel fairly confident that we're going to produce something. But now it's a case of if the other team are coming at us, I feel scared defensively. Normally, we used to be the other way around. We used to be like, yeah, no, defensively we're tight enough, but we just can't score goals. It's kind of shifted to a 180. It's turned. Here's Newcastle again. You see, now I'm nervous. Ball crossed in, and it's a horrible cross. Has that gone out? It's gone out for a goal kick, surely. No, it's not. Play on. Newcastle now... Oh, Connor's been caught there. Newcastle are very well drilled. Oh, that's a great ball to the right-hand side. Oh, my goodness. What a ball that was. And here's Isak now. We're getting cooked. Defensively, we are getting absolutely cooked. They tried the 1-2. That didn't work. Now Chelsea have a chance to move with it. No, we've given the ball away. You see, this is our problem. We're under pressure. We're under pressure. JC, thank you very much. Saying Cole having a nightmare game. So far, it's not been well. It's not been good. Talking about Cole, he nearly made the interception there, but unlucky. Newcastle are in control. Look at that. To the right-hand side. We're getting exposed on that side. Kukurea is not tight enough at all. What a challenge. What a challenge. Ugochukwu, but we've still given it away. Is Miley. Oh, man. Newcastle are picking out passes that are splitting our defence on our left-hand side. Ball in straight to Sanchez. Man. This is, look, and there we are. We've tried to send the ball up to Jackson. We've given it away again. I don't like the way this is going. I don't like the way this is going. I would have expected us to take more initiative after scoring the goal, but look, another run is being made. Cucurella is not tight. He's not tight. He's allowing space. Man, Newcastle in control. Don't worry, that was that. If that got picked up on the mic, that was my hand. Almiron is cooking Cucurella right now. Another ball into the box. Look, and Isak maybe should have gone in between those two defenders. There, I don't like this. I don't like this. What's the possession? So on screen, it's saying 50-50. That's a lie. In fact, it's 55-45. I'm guessing this will update very soon. So, Nottingham Forest, Brighton 1-1. Sheffield United losing 1-0 to Bournemouth. Here we go. Reece James, gone central. Cole Palmer, have a shot. Oh, he's come back in. Reece? Someone? Ooh! Was that a save? Enzo testing the goalkeeper there. Unlucky. Yep, he did make the save. Good save. Good shot from Enzo. Finally. He's shooting correctly. Gallagher to take the corner with his split socks. Ball in. Yeah! Oh! Man, Badiashile with the header. I thought that was going in. Unlucky. Him and Cucurella went for it. And is that a Chelsea throw? Right, 1-1. We're in this game. But we're not playing well. And defensively is our problem right now. Moving forward, we're actually all right. Defensively, we're a bit of a mess. Oh, we've just given it away needlessly. Cucurella. Here come Newcastle again. Look at that. Isak straight to Almiron. Should not be able to get that pass through, but he does. This is the thing about Newcastle. They're very well drilled. Eddie Howe has done a great job with them. Being able to get players to move and pass exactly where it needs to be passed to or where the players need to move to. They are just well drilled. The system is what works for them. It's a good system. And they execute it well. Right, Newcastle free kick on the halfway line is going to plough this one straight, I'm guessing, into the box. Or into the pack. And this is where Newcastle like to play because they're physically good. Have we won it? Free kick. Enzo's fouled. Right, Thiago Silva going to take the free kick sometime this week. There we are. Reece James. He's gone central. Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer's moved central. He's not on the right anymore. Here's Sterling. Cole Palmer. He sent him back to flipping Man City with that pass, man. Come on. You've got to get the weight on it correct. You have to. That short, you have to. He's behind you. Look, it's a little dink. Oh, man. 35 minutes in. Newcastle 1, Chelsea 1. The scoreline is reflective of the performance so far, although Newcastle are dominating. Right, Badiashile. He's gone back. Sanchez. Mirelli, thank you very much. We're missing that presence in midfield. Caicedo. It's debatable. What on earth has happened here then? Bury me again. All sorts of issues. This is what happens when you can't watch a game. Or this is what happens when it's not on English television. You're having to try and get it all over the place, and sometimes things just go left. My goodness. It's just frozen. Oh no, that is far too behind. That is far too behind. Right. Let's have another look. Talking about oh, there we are. On the money. Boom. Fantastic. Back up to date. Lovely jubbly. Corner ball Chelsea. Cole Palmer to run and take. If we can nick a second goal with a performance like this, I will be happy. Ball into the box. Cleared. You see, the thing about Newcastle is that they're so physically dominant. They're very hard to defend. They're very hard to have to go, head to head with physically, because they're just full of big lads. That it's not the easiest with the set pieces. In fact, Newcastle probably outdo us in terms of set pieces, and they have bigger threat. but they also have higher chance to protect themselves. Enzo's decided to start doing keepy-ups. It's not the time. It's not the time, mate. Here's Badiashile. And we've got, again, no movement. No movement. He doesn't know who to pass to. There's no one moving. What is going on? And we've given it away. I don't really blame Badiashile for giving it away there, because no one else is flipping moving. There we are. He's the one that's won it back, in fact. We're static. Enzo. Right, back to Badiashile. There we are. Cole Palmer's found a pocket of space. And we've intercepted it again. This is just painful. This is painful. We're getting everything intercepted. It's just, Gallagher, mate. Connor. Track him! Ugutuku, track him! I committed the foul. Edge of the box. Free kick, yellow card. Uguchuku's had an absolute nightmare in that instance. That whole piece of action. Absolutely terrible. Terrible. Free kick before half-time for Newcastle. Trippier is going to try and avenge, and he's capable. He's going to try and avenge that free kick that he gave away that led to the Sterling goal. Trippier probably going to try and attempt the same thing here. And look, he can score free kicks. He done it for England, I remember. I thought we were going to win the World Cup after he scored that goal against Croatia. I was like, it's coming home, that's it. He scored. We're 1-0 up in a semi-final. We're going to do it. And then we didn't. But he can score free kicks. So he's looking. He's analysing his options. Like I said, I wouldn't bet against this. Trippier to take this free kick. It doesn't look like he's going to go into the box. I think he's going to try and shoot. But he's a bit too far to the left, is he? Or he's at the dig. Oh, what a save, Sanchez! I told you he can hit him. I told you he can hit them. And Sanchez has absolutely come in clutch for that. That was a beautiful free kick. No, did he make the save or did it hit the bar? I think there was a fingertip. I think there was a fingertip. No, there wasn't. It's hit the bar. Unlucky. But Sanchez was there. So fair play, Sanchez. Well done. Free kick Newcastle again. Although this is obviously very far back. 43 minutes. We are about to hit half time at some point very, very soon. Ball's gone central. Jackson. Chelsea have won it back and we've given it away. Well done, Ugochukwu, who's given it away. And there we are. Space on the right-hand side for Newcastle as they progress forward. Trying to get it into Almiron, who was asking for it, and he's got it. Oh my God. That shot, I think, has left the stadium. That was horrible. Horrible attempt by Joe Linton. And he can hit them, but that was just a very, very bad shot. Sanchez has gone to clear another ball off the pitch. Overall, I'm going to be honest, I'm not happy with this half. Not happy with this half. But it's 1-1, and we're still in the game. We have a chance to turn this around. We do. And if we do, I'll take it. Sanchez. He's booted it up. Cucurella, Enzo. Cole Palmer, Cucurella. This is nice. This is nice. Sterling. This is nice. He's giving it away. Here come Newcastle again. I hate when we just give the ball away needlessly. When it's just a stupid dispossession. Another ball into the box, perhaps? No. Here's Joe Linton. Not Joe Linton, sorry, that was Bruno. They both got blonde. And it's a free kick, Newcastle. 3 minutes of added time. We're halfway into the first minute. That was a clear push from Reece. Clear. Shoelaces are being tied up. There we are. Free kick. This is going to be a swinger into the box. Straight to Sanchez. Got a minute and a half left of this game before half time. Here's Enzo. Ball moved forward. What's wrong with Sterling? Can he not run today? Right, Palmer. Cucurella, Enzo. Gallagher's tried to dink it into Jackson and he's been dispossessed. Here come Newcastle now. Anthony Gordon. Oh, Anthony Gordon, and he's dispossessed. Lovely Reece James. Beautiful. No, Reece, move forward. He's been fouled, but he could have moved forward. He had all the space. It's a yellow card anyway for Joe Linton, which is good for us. Damn, that's an arm to the face. Is there no VAR on that, or a yellow card is okay? Mate, he's just been he's been inside elbowed to his face. I guarantee if it wasn't this and it was this, right, it'd be a conversation about a red card. Right, I think this is going to be the end of the half. We've reached 48. What was that? What was that? Reece, what did you just do? What was that? Foul for Chelsea. My goodness. I was worried that Newcastle were going to break on an attack and pose a threat, but I think that's going to be half time. It's half time. There we are. Reece James has gone over to have a conversation with the ref. And there we are. What are you guys thinking? How do you feel? Because personally, I'm not happy at that. That wasn't a good half. We're happy that it's 1-1, if I'm honest. But we are getting overrun. We're asleep defensively. we are giving the ball away needlessly when we do get on the break. Sometimes, not all times, but sometimes. We're not terrible moving forward, but you can just feel pressure when Newcastle are coming at us and there's an attack on. There's an anxious feeling. It's just like, yeah, we're about to concede. So I'm not liking it. I would like to, look, if I had to make changes so far, let me pay attention to the subs bench and who is on the bench. Who would I bring on? Ugochukwu, for one, is getting overrun, dominated, and he's on a yellow. So Caicedo needs to come on for him. Caicedo can play 45 minutes. So I would bring on Caicedo for him. Benny Raves, thank you very much, saying Gallagher isn't clinical enough and Sterling doesn't understand how physics work. Today, it looks like he really doesn't, does it? Really doesn't. Except for the free kick. He understood how physics works for that. That was a beautiful dip. But anyway, Ugochukwu needs to come off. Caicedo, I feel like, will need to come on. I got to be honest. The players on the pitch at the moment, I feel like Cucurella is getting dominated. And this is going to be an uncomfortable conversation. And not to say that he needs to be subbed off, but I think Badiashile needs to be doing better. That left-hand side is just exposed. So Cucurella, Badiashile. Cucurella is getting run through. And Badiashile is getting caught out of position. And I think part of the reason for that is because of Cucurella. So this is why I'm going to look at Cucurella more here. Cucurella needs to tighten up and stop allowing too much space. If he stops the space, he'll be fine. But he needs to tighten up. Chris Kill 08, thank you very much, saying Palmer's not done one good thing. Ineffective. Yeah, he's not had a good game. So he's another one. Same could be said for Gallagher. Gallagher, I feel like he's been giving the ball away a lot. Jackson has just been not involved. He's basically had a holiday up there. So there's that. So I would take off Ugochukwu. I'd bring on Caicedo. I would see how that goes for a little while. If everything doesn't seem to be gluing up top, I would be looking to bring on Mudryk. SK, thank you very much, saying we had some really good chances as well, man. Gallagher should have set Nico when Pope messed up. Poch Magic at halftime talk due Levi for Cuckoo. Is Kowa on the bench? Yeah, that's an option. It's an option. So right now, the ones that we can turn to on the bench, I think logically, Mudryk, Caicedo, Levi Colwell. Those are the three names that I feel like, and I feel like the first one will be Caicedo. The other two, maybe later on. We'll see how we start off the second half with this team. So, there we are. Now, with Jackson, I can't even put blame on him. Yeah, when I say he's not been there, he's not been involved, but he's been up there and nothing's really come to him. A striker, look, you got to judge a striker correctly. Look, that defending is absolutely shambolic, can I just say. And by the way, if we're looking at who to blame, people are not going to like this, but it's Badiashile. It's Ugochukwu and Badiashile. This is what I mean. So with Jackson, it's a case of there needs to be more service and more coming to him. If the striker is getting the service, if the striker is getting the ball, if he's there and he keeps missing, he keeps making mistakes, then at that point, it's not about the service because you've got the ball. We've not seen Jackson have the ball except what? How many touches has he had? I'm curious to know. But there's also one thing that Jackson needs to be better at. And that is his positioning. I feel like his positioning needs to improve. Ben, thank you very much, saying Broja and Jackson both up top. Actually be clinical. We would need to change the whole shape though. So there's that. With Jackson, I feel like his positioning sometimes can be off. When he needs to be more forward, he's too deep. And when he needs to be a little deeper, he's too far forward. So that's something he needs to work on. He needs to know how to judge his positioning a bit better and make sure that when we are on the attack, he's involved and he's an option. And when we're not on the attack, he is deep enough and not too far forward. That way he is involved and he can receive. He tends to do the wrong one at the wrong time. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I feel like he needs to do better. But apart from that, we need to see him on the ball more. Chris Kill, thank you very much, saying, what you said about judging a striker is spot on. Thank you. Thank you. SK, also Jackson was the reason we had two of our best chances winning the ball of Newcastle's defenders in their half. We'll see what happens in the second half. We'll see what happens. Again, I've looked at that miss from Joe Linton. I can't believe he's missed that. I cannot believe... If that was a Chelsea miss, I would be fuming. If that was, I don't know, Gallagher or Enzo or someone who'd missed that, I'd be like, what? But I want to ask you guys... Ash, thank you very much for the contribution. Much appreciated. How do you see this game ending now? Let me know your... Actually, you know what? We're going to run a poll. Because we can run polls. So let's run a poll. MK, thank you very much, saying, I'm out here working today, no working radio in my van, so streaming this on my phone. You are a lifesaver. Cheers, Younes. No worries, mate. I will do my best to keep you up to date with what is going on. Right, I'm going to stick a poll now, based on that first half. How are you feeling now? Vote now. Personally, I still think we can win. But I also think that the chances of us losing have increased. It is mad. I do feel like that Newcastle are going to come out confident, knowing they can get a result. We need to change ourselves. We need to be a different Chelsea in the second half. If we're a different Chelsea in the second half, then cool, we can get a 2-1 win like I predicted. If we're the same Chelsea like we're in the first half, I will be scared. I will be concerned. So let me know. Vote now. Newcastle win, draw, or a Chelsea win. Houseboat, thank you very much, saying, can't keep my eyes open, mate. Hopefully the game gets better and the rest of the stream goes well. Fingers crossed, it's true. It's not been the most entertaining game, has it? It's not. But we have to improve. We have to improve. Right, we are approaching 1,000 votes from all of you. And the stats so far are saying... Okay, it's still not too far off from the beginning of the game. It's a little less, but it's not far off. 12% of you now, as compared to 8 or nearly 7 from the beginning of the game, say Newcastle win. 68% say Chelsea win, as compared to 78% before the game. And 20% think a draw. So we've got a slight increase in the Newcastle prediction. We've got a bigger increase in terms of the draw, and we also have less in terms of a Chelsea win now, but not too far off. So Let's see how this is all going to go. Let's see. I'm going to be ending the poll in 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So there we are. 67%. It's gone even more down. So yeah, an 11% Newcastle win. We'll see what happens. SSJZ, thank you very much. Saying this team keeps me on antidepressants. Respectfully, don't, because that's not good for you. But I understand. Yeah, I understand. This is the thing with watching Chelsea Football Club. Health issues need to be monitored. This is what happens. So we gotta hope. Look, we just gotta hope we come out better in the second half. We have to. This second half needs to be much better. Much better. And I gotta be honest, I'm worried because I know what we're like when we come out at half time. We're just not the same. There's more chance that we come out in the second half slacking than we do coming out looking better. There's a higher chance that we're gonna come out not knowing what we're doing. So I'm concerned. I'm concerned for the first 10 minutes of the second half. After that, I think we'll be able to get into a rhythm. But that first 10 minutes, yeah, it's not looking good. So we'll see. Also, I got to ask, let's see if people in the chat are aware or they know. Pochettino being banned from the touchline, does that mean he's allowed in the dressing room or he's not allowed in the dressing room? I don't think he's allowed in the dressing room, if I'm correct. I think he's allowed to see them before and after the game, but not during the game. Am I correct? Let me know in the chat if you are 100% sure. Yeah, we've got a not allowed. I thought so. Someone said, yeah, Paul Merson's predictions looks like it's coming true. He predicted 1-1. So, we'll see. Oh, he is allowed in the dressing room. Is he? Okay, fair. If he's allowed in the dressing room, then fair. He can give them a grilling. And he can wake them up. But see, this is why I asked. Because, look, yeah, Jose's laundry box tactic. I mean, yeah, that's why Jose needed to get into the laundry box, because he had to be, hidden. And he wasn't allowed to see the players. So I don't know if there's a rule that's been changed or if it depends on the Premier League and the UEFA rules are different. I don't know. I used to think that he's not allowed. I used to think if you're suspended from the start of the game to the end of the game, you're not allowed. You can get in touch on the phone, but that's as far as it's going. Now, what I would do is I would definitely have, Poch on the phone, put him on loudspeaker, and I'd leave the phone there to tell everyone listen. And he can grill them from the stand. But I don't know. But at the same time, exactly, yeah, and this is why I asked, because it's down as a touchline ban. And if it's a touchline ban, he's not allowed on the touchline during the game. So that might mean that he's allowed in the dressing room. This is why I asked. So we'll see what happens. Players are coming back out. Let's get ready for this second half. Touchline ban versus stadium ban. Good point. So he's allowed in the dressing room. Surely. We're going to get set and ready to start the second half. Right, there we are. Second half has commenced. Let's do this. Oh, Newcastle giving it away. Sterling into... That's a red! He's fouled Jackson. He's punched him in the face or something. Lascelles. Yellow card. I want to see that again. I want to see that again because that was a blatant... I don't know what he done. He done this to Jackson's face. Good interception from Sterling. Yeah, come on. That's a hand straight to the face. Is that not a red? No? VAR asleep today, or what's going on? Unbelievable, that. Another free kick. Can Sterling repeat the madness? I'd like to think so. Jackson properly got hit in the face, didn't he? Referee's drawn a line for the Chelsea players. Oh, it's going to be Reece. It's going to be Reece. This could be poetic. This could be poetry. Reece James to get the second at St. James's Park. Come on, James. Come on, Reece. Up and over. Reece! He sent that to the Newcastle fan behind the goal. Right, ball up the pitch. Newcastle throw. So far, oh, it's a great piece of skill from Bruno. Oh my God, Bruno, that was beautiful from Bruno. He had one touch around, I think, Conor Gallagher, then tried to go in between two, did go in between two, and then he got fouled. I was going to say something and I forgot. Yeah, so far, it looks like Chelsea are... I don't want to speak too soon. We looked alert. The first 3 minutes, we were looking like we were awake. So I'm hoping there's been a difference here in terms of the start of the second half, as we normally do. Ball all the way forward, cleared by Cucurella, landed to Bruno Guimaraes. Is Anthony Gordon offside? Nope. Good tackle by Reece James. Yeah, there's been no subs yet. Oh, again, too much space on that right-hand side now. Ball into, I think it's Miley. Almiron. Oh, it's a little dink. And we've nicked it, and we've given it away. Cheers, Raheem Sterling. I hate when we do that. I hate when we do that. Oh, Almiron's been, he got told to get up. Good piece of skill. But now Newcastle on the left-hand side. And it's a corner ball to Newcastle. I see all of a sudden, do you see what I mean? Now it's a case of whenever Newcastle come this far forward, you just feel like, oh man, we're going to concede. Like, I can't help but think that, this is what's going to happen. We look shaky. We're giving too much space on the flanks. The left and right hand side now, we're giving too much space. Brighton are now ahead at Nottingham Forest, 2-1. Bournemouth 3-0 against Sheffield United. Burnley are beating West Ham. Unbelievably. It's 1-0 Burnley. Right, corner ball Newcastle. Ball in. Sanchez has been fouled there, I think, no? Or was he just dropped? I think it's another corner. What happened to Sanchez there? No, he just fell backwards. What was Sanchez doing? Another corner. Oh my God. And it's another corner. And he's told Nicholas Jackson to just get up. You know what? I'll be honest, Trippier didn't look like he was wrong there. But did you see that initial corner? Who got that ball on the left-hand side of the box? Unmarked. And I think they're trying to do it again. Was that a handball? No handball. Play on. Blimey. And good defending. Good defending Newcastle. And here they come again. Anxious times. And straight to Sanchez. Sanchez. Cole Palmer. Badiashile. We are slow. We are slow in the way that we're moving. I don't like it. Right, Cucurella. Too early, Nico, but it's okay. He's got the ball back. Someone support him. Right. See, this is where Nico needs to... And look, Sterling's just been absolutely dispossessed. No, Sterling, get up. Get up. There was nothing wrong with that. But again, I want to stress, Nicholas Jackson should be making himself as an option. And he didn't. If Nicholas Jackson had gone with the penetration around the defender and Sterling had seen, he could have fed him. Instead, Jackson just stopped. He gave the ball to Sterling and didn't move. And then Sterling diving to try and win the foul or something. And there we are, Sterling's offside. And look, Nicholas Jackson's movement is just off. Look. He's not trying to escape. He's marked. As a striker, you need to be trying to move. You need to be trying to find the way out. You need to provide an option to the person that's going to give you the ball. Give your teammate an option. He's not doing that enough. And you can see Sterling was actually, to be fair to Sterling, he was looking to see if there was an option to pass into, and Jackson was just jogging. Cut through. And then Sterling dived. They've given it. Nicholas Jackson. Sterling. Jackson! Shoot! I feel like he could have shot. He could have had that chance, that 1-2 with Sterling straight and just hit it. He took another touch. Look, 1-2, hit it. Instead, he tried to take a touch. Here's Enzo. Silva. And we've given it away. We've just given it away a bit carelessly there. Gallagher's gone in for the tackle when he's given away the foul. He did get the ball there, to be honest. And he said it, I've got the ball. We know, Connor. We know you did. He got booked. What? Why? He got the ball. He's got me saying it now. He did get the ball. Here's the replay. That's ball. It's a foul, but it's ball and it's not a yellow. It's not a yellow. Football's gone soft. Right, ball shifted. And good interception. And we've given it away. This is our problem. I feel like we're reverting back to the old mistakes. The mistakes that we weren't really seeing against like Man City and it's a free kick to Newcastle. Oh, man. Free kick Newcastle. Trippier's going to try and cross this one straight into the box. What's he going to be able to do here? Trippier into the box. Cleared by Cucurella. Very poor free kick, if I'm honest. That's a goal kick. There we are. 57 minutes approaching and it's still 1-1. Games elsewhere. Still Burnley 1, West Ham 0, Luton 0, Crystal Palace 0. Nottingham Forest 1, Brighton 2, Sheffield United 0, Bournemouth 3, and Brentford Arsenal later on. So, as it stands right now, in terms of the table, as we're literally gifting the ball to Newcastle to go into the attack, it's ridiculous. We are up to 9th, but it's not very comfortable. And we could slip into... To be fair, we could slip back down to 10th, basically. Maybe 11th. That's if it stays the way that it is at the moment. Ball into the box. And Ugochukwu to defend. Good defend him. I wonder if we're going to start seeing some subs. Ball into Jackson. Again, Newcastle have just nicked it off us. Oh, man. And they've just whacked it to absolutely nobody. Sanchez to Cucurella now. Cucurella, Enzo. Badiashile. We've given it away again. We've given it away again. Oh, this is absolutely painful when I see us just give the ball recklessly. Sterling being booked? My God, this referee's dishing out yellow cards like hot dinners. Free kick to Newcastle. They've taken it. They've gone short. Is Anthony Gordon. Ball in. We're cooked. We're cooked. Simple as that. We've got a bunch of sleeping hippos at the back. That's our defense. We've got a bunch of sleeping hippopotamuses. Absolutely useless. Look at that. Defending again. Absolute shambles from everybody. How are we allowing everyone to just do what they want in the box? No one's marking. No one's on anyone. Everyone's ball watching. What's going on? Everyone, all of you. Badiashile, Silva, Kukurea, Uguchuku, all of you are just in the wilderness. Now we're in trouble now. Now we're in trouble. Ladies and gentlemen, now we're in trouble. This might be about to go wrong. This might be a... Oh my God! You're kidding! You are kidding! What is going on? What is this? Oh my God! Oh my God! What is going on? I can't believe... I told you, I was saying this is about to go very wrong. Well, it's gone into an absolute calamity. What just happened? Cole Palmer's gone backwards. Who is that? Is that Thiago Silva? It's Thiago Silva. I can't believe what I've just watched. I cannot believe what I've just witnessed. What did we just see? Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. I'm shocked. I'm speechless. We're doing it again! Oh, thankfully we got the foul for that one. Oh my goodness. And Gallagher's run off the pitch. Beautiful. Well, it's done now. Game over. We are cooked. We are cooked, fried, barbecued, roasted. That's it. It's done. It is done. Losing like this, I want to punch a wall. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say now. Palmer. Ah, man. Geriatric Silver there. JC, mate, thank you for the super chat. I don't know what Silver was doing there. But it's just cost us the entire result. The whole thing is in the bin now. We are heading back to 14th. We are heading back to 14th, honestly, right now. It looks like that's where we're going. Yeah, Pochettino's hiding his face now. I don't blame you. I can't fathom how bad defending can be You know, that defending was atrocious. And then it's just on a plate, like straight after, yeah, go on, and you go get a third. Like, we've just thrown everything away. Ourselves. I don't know, man. This is the complete opposite, right? The complete opposite of everything that we done against Man City and that we were expecting to see today. Against this Newcastle team that have, I don't know, about a gazillion players out injured. I don't understand. I don't understand. This is our problem. Chelsea's problem has always been this. It's our lack of consistency. It's our lack of concentration and urgency every game. That is what lets us down. Talent is clearly there, but we just don't show up in games where we have to show up. In games where we don't expect to show up, we show up, and then the rest, we throw it all away. This is our problem. This is our problem. Best Sam 2009, thank you very much. Getting cooked by half-strength Newcastle. I have no words. Oh, man. So we got Caicedo, Mudryk, and Armando Broja coming on. I'll be honest, I think we're going to concede a fourth. I think the fact that we go all out attacking now is going to leave space for Newcastle to go and get a fourth. I think that's what's going to happen now. Mofly Algerian, thank you very much. Gallagher playing two positions, right and mid. Here come Newcastle again. Into Sanchez. Sanchez, forwards. Give it away. Yep. There you go, Newcastle. Newcastle, do you want the ball? Yeah, no problem. Here you go, have it. Don't we want it? Nah, we don't want it. We don't use it. You use it more than us, so we're going to give it to you. I'll tell you what's going to happen. These subs that are now going to be made are going to destroy the shape. I mean, to be honest, not like we've had a shape to start with. But I think it's going to make it worse. I think it's going to make it worse. I feel like we're going to go more experimental. And to go experimental when you're having to chase a game is just, it can be catastrophic. Riaz saying, I still have faith. Come on, please. I respect that. JC, we play well is when the game's gung-ho. No control. Gallagher's come off. Jackson's coming off. Oh no, is it like for like? And who else? Itja, thank you very much. Stordy boys, we are here. Love from Ashton and Luke. Oh, Luke, mate, congrats. You guys are killing us right now, man. What's going on? We've given it to you on a plate. I expect a Christmas present back, yeah? But shout out to the lads. Shout out to the lads. Love you guys. I get one of my mates who's a Geordie, and he's buzzing right now, I'm sure. Absolutely buzzing right now. But look, I've actually missed a third sub. Who was the? Was it Ugochukwu who came off? Yeah, it was Ugochukwu that came off. Correctly so. Dan, thank you very much. Saying, what shambles am I watching with Chelsea, Younes? Love your channel. Your football videos get me through the day. I'm glad to see that it's got a positive effect. Because, yeah, at least we can grieve together. Oh, man, this is just... Let's see what impact these subs are going to make now. I don't have high hopes. JC, Gallagher only good on counters. Can't build up play. Thank you very much, JC. Well, no, the Gallagher was playing well. This is the thing. Even against all of these other teams, in the last few games, he had impact. But it's not just, this isn't just down to one player. This isn't just, Gallagher's had a poor gameplay. It's a case of, we have literally gifted everything on a plate to Newcastle today. Defensively, we've been shambolic, and then we've given the third goal literally as a Christmas present, an early Christmas present. So, Chris Kill 08, change should have come out at the half. This was coming. It seemed like that way. Is it Vaz? Thank you very much. Jackson is not good enough for Chelsea. It's looking that way. It's looking that way. "20 minutes to try and salvage something." And I think it's just wishful thinking at the moment. Riaz, you have any idea how emotional I am during our games? 3 times neighbours have corners before knocking tonight. Make sure everything is okay for the screaming. Yeah, don't do too much then, mate. Don't do too much, Don't disturb the neighbours. Luton are now beating Crystal Palace 1-0 as well. So it's a very, very weird dynamic. And to be honest, that's actually helped us because Crystal Palace can go ahead of us if they get a result. So we'll keep tabs on that and hope Palace don't win. Can't believe we're hoping for Palace not to win. That's what it's come to. Oh man, this is just... We're still 10th. Do you know what I mean? And we could go lower now. Newcastle in full control. Full control. Is Bruno. Goes back. Trippier forward. Tries to find the runner. Almost does. Badiashile goes back. Sanchez, don't make a blunder. Don't make a blunder. Reece, what are you doing? Oh no, he's on the yellow, isn't he? Is he on the yellow? Oh, Reece, you idiot! You absolute idiot! You clown! Why are you doing that? You're meant to be captain. Come on. Come on. Oh man, this is horrible. Come on, man. Come on. Flipping hell. Do you see what I mean when I just say that you're just voluntarily throwing it away? You just, throw it in the bin. It's unacceptable to be doing it this way, man. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable, man. Oh, my God, man. I told you, the 4th is coming now. Maybe the 5th. Opera, thank you very much. It's better Chelsea get relegated. We ain't ready. But this rate. And SK Assets, thank you very much for your contribution. This is just an absolute joke. This is an absolute joke. The Blue Lounge, thank you very much, my man. Another season without European football coming up. This is a very long process we're being asked to trust. Big up Younes. JC, not captain material, pathetic. I'm sorry, but a captain cannot do that. Cannot. And if anything, you rely on your teammate to clean up the mess for you. But to just do that, you're on a yellow card. You're the captain of the team. Now you're suspended for the next game. Come on, man. Nah, this is a joke. Oh, man, I want to stop watching. I really, 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 really don't want to keep watching this. Oh, man. I hate losing this way. I hate losing this way. Where you throw it all away yourself. It's all in the bin because you threw it in the bin. Let me tell you, the fourth is about to come. And Colwell is now on the pitch. Colwell has come on for... Palmer. Here's Bruno. Man, Newcastle are cooking. Dan, thank you very much. Mate, this has taken the P red down by 2. Honestly, it's a joke. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And everyone's just watching. Honestly. Oh, Caicedo's got cooked. Oh, they've all got cooked. Sanchez made the save. Mate, you guys should be all of you should be ashamed of yourselves today, man. All of you should be absolutely ashamed. SK Assets, I'm going to ask Santa for a new TV because this one's about to get aimed out the window. Same old Chelsea. I don't blame you. Just make sure you're saving enough money to, get a good TV. Free kick. I think with Poch in the stands, they have lost their heads. I think so as well. But this is confusing me. It's confusing me, and I'm about to tell you why. JC, Poch had 2 weeks to prepare a newest first 11. Boys in blue, thank you very much. Bro, end the stream for your own sanity. You know what it is? I'm shocked at the lack of discipline. That's what I'm shocked at. Because the one thing that I thought that we would have is discipline. The Man City game was disciplined. We moved from that and it seemed like we had it. We come into this game and we throw everything away and there's no discipline whatsoever in terms of defensively, our shape, our attitude, our captain. No discipline. It's unacceptable. Vivek, that first yellow card, so stupid. Reece kicked the ball away for time waste, and even the leaders of this team are so immature. And that's exactly it. Phil, we were destined to bottle one of these games, still young and raw. Free kick into the box, and it's out for I can't actually tell. Oluwakiyodi, thank you very much. I've turned off the game, can't lie. I feel for you, bro, having to watch this for a living. I'm going to bed. I'm breathing out fire right now from rage. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. I can't understand how you can go from a performance like you put in against City to this. Cucurella's got a yellow card. He's missing the next game. I don't know what to say. And he's booked. I got to calm down. I got to take a walk or something because I can't. This guy has just seen the example of Reece James. He's just seen what's happened. Instead, to try and cool your head, instead to try and bring something to the table, he goes to talk to the referee, knowing that if he gets booked, he's going to be suspended. He gets booked, and now he's suspended. Well done, you idiot! We got a bunch of idiots on the pitch today. All of you are a bunch of idiots. It's ridiculous. I can't understand this. I can't speak. Miami Dames, thank you very much. Bruno's getting shoved, but he's still got the ball. Need JM back to install some spine and discipline. This is embarrassing. I don't want to call for Poch's head just yet. But this is why whenever we've had to go and get a new manager, I've always advocated Jose. Because you just know he's going to get everyone to get their stuff together. He instills that mentality and that discipline and what's needed. And yeah, maybe after 2 or 3 years, it goes a bit south, but the players now have the capacity to carry forward with someone else if need be. But that discipline is what we lack, man. And I'm shocked. TA, there is no urgency from Poch. He only makes changes when we are lifting the game. Leslie Palmer and Donkey should have been swapped out. I'm not sure who you're on about, mate. Honestly. Who's been booked now? Colwell. Chris Kills 08. The changes in defensive midfield is why we lose. JC, call us Spurs FC, bunch of bottlers. Nitesh, thank you very much. Everyone went to sleep in the second half. Yep, and Blue Blood Flex, Box Office FC. Honestly. MJ, thank you very much for the contribution. How many yellow cards have we got in this? It's absolute shambles. It's a shambles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 turned into a red card. I'll be surprised if Newcastle don't get the 4th. Honestly, look, I am waiting here for the game to end, and I'm expecting a Newcastle 4th goal to go in at some point. So that is now what I'm expecting. Alu, are we back in the trenches? Yeah, absolutely. We've never left, it seems. I thought we left. I thought we began to leave. Turns out we didn't pack our things. We just went out to get some milk, and now we're back. Saud, Salam Younes from Saudi. Chelsea make me hate life. I know. I never thought that I would want the internationals back. I spent the first part of the stream talking about how I'm so glad the internationals are over, and now I want the internationals back. It's incredible, really. Evolution, of all the investigations into the club, the first game after the international break occurs, and he's looking at our win percentage is shocking. It's crazy, isn't it? Look at that. Sterling dispossessed so easily. X23 the game, thank you very much for the contribution. There's no chat there. Oh, the sticker. Laughing. Cheers. Thanks. JC, training session of Newcastle's reserve team. Yep. Completely. Look, we've given up. I mean, well, we didn't even show up in the first place. Oh, here we go. Here's Anthony Gordon. You guys should be absolutely ashamed of yourself. You absolutely bunch of... I don't even know what to call you. I told you it's coming. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to work it out. It doesn't. But all of you should... I don't even know what should happen. What should happen? I called it. Of course, I called it. Because it's not a surprise. It's coming. You know what? We've still got time. Watch the 5th. It's the 83rd minute. If it was the 88th, 89th, I'd be like, nah, I think they're done now. I don't even think they're done yet. Look at that. Look at this defending. Look at that. Funnily enough, that's Badiashile as well. You guys are a joke. Everyone should be absolutely ashamed of themselves today. Absolutely ashamed of themselves today. It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace to put on a level of performance like this. Disgusting. No discipline whatsoever. Throwing the game. countless stupid mistakes, not watching out for your teammates, not thinking of your teammates, not thinking of consequences, not thinking of the next game, not even of yourselves, not even thinking of where you are. Like there's absolutely nothing in terms of discipline today. Nothing. Man. Crystal Palace got an equaliser. Oh no, Luton got the second goal. Unbelievable. Oh, come on. Right, who wants to hear Saeed?
Answer your phone.
What are we saying?
Answer your phone.
What are we saying?
Answer your phone.
Oh, it's been answered. Bro, it's been answered. It's these players that are not answering. You have to try and call them. You won't get a response.
Hold that. You tried to come in my comment yesterday about Mason Mount. I had the last laugh. You man, I'm finished.
You had the last laugh? No, mate, we still took 60 million of your money. That's the last laugh.
Okay. What's the score, Younes?
Listen, the score is the score. We will see you next week. Yeah? Because now you ain't got an excuse not to get a result against us if we're this bad, do you? I'm expecting a United cooking at Old Trafford. Or are we going to come there and cook you?
We will be there.
We will be there. We will be there. It's a shame Mason Mount won't though, is he? Is he running scared?
You don't need to be there. We can beat you without Mason Mount. Look at these guys, man.
We'll remember that. We'll remember that. You just said that you'll beat us without Mason, yeah? We'll remember that.
When it all falls down. Younes, big up, man. I just wanted to call you to say that, man.
Nice one, G. And good luck against Everton. Man. You see, I've got Man United fans calling me and trying to take the mick. I mean, this is what you've done to me, Charles. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Leon, TT was the last manager to win up their record performance. Yeah, it's true. Istitvar, this is the new owner's arrogance that led to the downfall. Evolution 22 saying, can't wait for the we go again or we're in this together and we're building something special social media posts. I'm not hearing any of that today. I'm not hearing any of that today, man. Honestly. Today has been nothing short of a disgrace. An absolute shambles. Saturated glass of water. Thank you very much. We can win here and there and play well, but in my opinion, we'll never do anything important under this management. I'm afraid we'll stay average. I'm really concerned. I've gone from really hopeful to really concerned because it's the one thing that I didn't expect. I expect some footballing issues. I expect a mistake here and there that can happen. I expect, maybe a little dip. Okay. But when there's no discipline, I can't explain that. And I can't accept that. Because that's your base. So if we haven't even got that base, we can't build. We can't build. There's nothing to build on. That's the problem. Newcastle free kick. No, play on. Truth hurts. 8 goals last 2 games. Let that sink in. Sanchez out. Dan, thank you very much for joining the starting 11. Much appreciated, mate. And JC Mudryk out there portraying Casper. What a ghost. I mean, look, it's not even a case of having to just pick out one player or another now at this point. It's a collective. The whole flipping team and everybody is an absolute joke today. Absolute joke. It's everyone. I'm not singling anyone out in terms of escaping. No one's escaping this. The whole discipline, and even Poch. Even Poch is involved in this because Poch is the one that needs to instill the discipline. What's concerning is that if there's no discipline, then it means It's not coming from anybody, including the management. And it normally stems from there. How there's mentality like this, I'm absolutely baffled. Absolutely baffling. Absolutely baffling. 4-1. Flipping hell, man. Only at Chelsea can you come out of a game thinking, yeah, brilliant. 2, on the floor. Like, we're on the floor. The base, the foundation, the right discipline, and it's not there. I can't explain it. Five minutes of added time as we come to the end. Just end it. I'm still waiting for the 5th. Look, Newcastle, it's a training session. They're just kicking the ball about between their defenders, waiting. Yeah, so shall we go on the attack? Yeah, let's go on the attack. Let's see what we can do. Look at the space. Players not bothered. Chris Skills are 8 again. Thank you very much. Whole defence having stinkers. The back 4 plus Ugo. Jonathan, spineless, soft and leaderless. Zero control. We've got zero control of our own situation. And look, they're about to throw on 2 academy boys. 2 academy boys. Good luck, lads. Honestly, I wish them the best. I'm happy for them. I'm happy they're going to be coming on for 4 minutes. That experience, crowd like this, a win like this. Ola, Reece is an irresponsible captain. We need to face the reality. Then I did not feel why Ugo should have made it to the second half. We lack mentality. I completely agree with that. And I'm shocked to say that. I didn't think Reece was like that. I'm baffled. I'm baffed. Mo Nigerian, these bald referees don't help too. No, the referees have done nothing wrong today. Nothing wrong. Nothing. This really takes us to the drawing board, but in a bad way. It really does. It really does. Because you have to ask, all right, who's in charge? Who's in control? Who's leading this? Who's instilling the foundations? Who's instilling the values? Who's instilling the discipline? I didn't think this was an issue. I did not think this was a problem. But today has shown us something crazy. Yosmar, thank you very much. Brighton next weekend without Reece and Cuckoo. Today was shocking. I expect another disaster at Brighton. Mentalities all over the place. Need a shake-up. Oh, we ain't got any fullbacks, have we? Oh, my God. JC, we are back. Lower mid-table where Bowley put us in. Oh, my God, bro. I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned now, man. We're in the last minute. End it already. TT was cooking. He wanted Gordon. That's from Move Nigerian. Gordon's had a great game today. Beautiful. Beautiful. Newcastle are probably going to have the last attack. And Mithokozizi, thank you very much for the contribution, mate. Charity FC from Adam Durrani, member, thank you very much. Concerns around maturity of the squad. This is the problem. And there we are, it's finished. Newcastle 4, Chelsea 1. But there's a difference. This is the problem. There's a difference. I'm going to talk about this in the review as well. There's a difference between maturity and discipline. Maturity is one thing. You expect some naive mistakes from some youngsters. That can happen. But when you don't have discipline, that's a different ball game. Discipline is like what we saw today from our captain. Discipline is like the shape of the defenders that are not concentrating and are asleep and are just letting things through for fun. That's discipline. That's not maturity. That's discipline. That's lack of discipline. No discipline. That's concerning. I know there's a lack of maturity, but to not have any discipline is bonkers. So I don't know where we go. Anyway, I can't believe it's ended like this. And I will give all of my thoughts in the review. Thank you very much for having gone through this painful torment and torture with me. Much appreciated. To all of you that have joined the watch along, thank you very much. I hope you've, I can't say enjoyed. You haven't enjoyed. None of us have enjoyed this. This has been tragic. But thanks for coming along. And we will be here for the next game to go through it again. But there's some questions that need to be answered today. There's some new questions that I didn't think I'd be asking that need to be answered today. I'll explain in the review. I'll give my thoughts. So I'll see all of you there. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for coming along. And I'll see you in a little bit. Take care, people.